Good morning. It's Michelle with Live Like Whimsically. And this morning we're just going to go ahead and go through another video of nonsenses. I'm in a really funky mood, guys, but I want to keep trying to plug along. So please forgive the lackadaisical sound in my voice. Maybe at the end of it, I want to throw a little bit of something in there about Veda because I really feel like she's making an impact, and it's easy to see that she's making an impact because she's got nonsense, on the ropes, and nonsense keeps throwing stuff out about her. It's kind of interesting to watch somebody who says they don't care or they don't watch or look at her content to post so many things about her. So either she's looking or she's got other people looking. I don't know. I still don't understand all the ins and outs about it. I'm glad that I've been here from the beginning with Veda, though, because I know that she had no interactions with Molly until she started posting the videos. And I even think that Aaron might have introduced them. I could be wrong about that, but to say that she's on the payroll or are being used by Molly to say the things that she's doing, you know, that should irritate her just as much as when people said the same stuff about her with Katie. So, I don't believe for 5 minutes that she's not bothered by it. I listened to a little bit of her live stream from yesterday, one of them anyway, and I was really kind of interested in the fact that she had this whole history with a bunch of other people who seem to have trolled people in the past on Facebook and on the early days of YouTube. She knew who these people were. She knew a lot of them were involved in multi-level marketing. And I find that interesting because it's my opinion that, she might have been connected somehow through my multi-level marketing. I don't know. I don't care. If you do that to me, that's just as stupid as giving your money away when you don't know who the person is on a fundraiser. I did multi-level marketing, and it's what brought me to YouTube. Actually, was to start watching these content creators who talked about the horrible scamming of multi-level marketing companies, and actually how I ended up hearing about Marvon McCray to begin with through another multi-level marketing content creator who talked about Dre doing the whole paparazzi thing. So anyway, let's watch the video, and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay, just give me a second. What am I doing? See, I told you oh, there we go. I'm in a funky mood, guys.
Hey y'all, welcome back. I made a post a couple weeks ago that upset people and I lost followers over it, which was fine by me. I was seeing things being stated and talked about that did not sit well with me, and I chose my platform to use my voice to speak up and say something about it. It's 2022. If we don't start standing up and speaking out against injustice and things that are wrong or potentially wrong, why are we even covering this case in the first place? It makes no sense to me. The reason I am covering this part of the case and what has transpired here is to show that overall control of the narrative around this case. It happened with numerous creators. Many people are unaware of the truth and facts surrounding this case, so I'm still trying to provide them to everyone. These are just more pieces to the puzzle. I found out recently that many were unaware that this conversation had even taken place during this case, why it was brought up, who brought it up to begin with. So let's go over all of that information. As many of you know, Molly Golightly has been covering this case, and she has also, come to find out, been kind of trying to control the narrative around this case. She has sent emails to create.
At this point, it wasn't just Molly. Katie Joy was also covering the case, and she was also trying to cover or to control the narrative. There's plenty of text messages. Veda has them, and screenshots of Katie trying to control the narrative. So it wasn't just Molly. So if we're going to do injustice and talk about what people are doing to control a narrative for a person that tried to harm themselves, we should probably, if we're going to give facts, give all the facts around it and let other people make the decision on whether or not they think that a certain creator is fraudulent in their attempt to collect funds for this family or in the control of the story or whatever it is.
Creators thanking them or begging them to cover this case, with other things asking them to make a donation if they're going to cover the case to the family, which seems really odd to me. Maybe that's typical, I don't know. It just seems really odd. In this first clip, you will see Justin of Justice for All and Molly going over information surrounding the Marvon McRae situation. This is a video from July 10th on Molly Golightly's channel. Also to mention, Letitia, Marvon's bio mom, is present during this conversation.
FBI and at CPS, they are watching. And this is what we all wanted. We wanted everyone to know that his life matters. Okay?
That's right.
Marvon's life matters.
Absolutely.
Andrea, listen up. Marvon's life matters. Period. And you know what? We're going to start another hashtag. Because, wait. So, you know who I met?
So we have 4,000 people in here.
You know who I think I'm going to call out to? Reverend Justin Jackson. Oh, yes. I shook his hand. I did. Because you want to know something? We don't like what you're doing.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, if Black Lives Matter. Well, let's say Black Lives Matter. Marvon's life matters. We can make this bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Yes. It's how big you want us to make it, Dre.
If you think that we won't go that far, I promise you, we will. Because we got a lot of people ready to hashtag the crap out of this. And guess what? The press is going to have no choice but to get on this. And when that happens, it is all over. And then you'll get your wish.
In the beginning of the case, Molly seemed very willing to do whatever it took to get the word out on this case. She was saying Black Lives Matter, we'll change the hashtag to Marvon's Life Matter. She even mentioned that she had a contact that was high-powered in the Black community. Not sure if she ever did reach out.
When did you start giving a damn about a Black person? Because it didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes. Why suddenly the change? A Black person? Okay. So
yeah, America's the most non-racist person ever. I don't know where people got that in there.
Oh no, the racist thing goes back.
Because you're busy like working your hiney off here on different cases, you traumatizing yourself, getting sleepless nights over things like this. And then
This isn't my audio. This is their audio. So I'm sorry. It sounds like this.
to have that slapped in your face, I mean, come on. Is that all they got?
About a year ago, I was caught singing a DMX song, and the N-word, which was the lyrics to his song, kind of just slipped out of my mouth. It was clipped, and then I was deemed the biggest racist of all time.
I don't think that's the only reason why. And if you watched my video from Monday, you'll understand.
Wow.
So as you see, Molly had already been getting trolled and accused of being a racist. I have no opinions there. I don't know her well enough to say yes or no on that. In my opinion, a lot of her behaviors are very problematic. However, she has a very loud voice and people listen to her. So here we are. On July 18th, Molly linked up with Sharrell's World and also Amber's channel, and they went over Marvon McRae's situation.
Hold on, let me address this. Okay, I guess Molly is not in the chat.
Okay.
So for you guys that came over to see Molly, we will be doing this at 6 o'clock Pacific time.
Which is about 3 hours from. It's about
3 hours from now. Yeah. Oh, she's here. Molly, if you're here, I dropped the link for you.
But I mean, should you do it all separate though, or should you do it now? Because you got a couple topics.
We're going to do it separate, but I wanted her to come up and talk.
Okay, I got you.
What we're
Okay.
going to talk about.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, but this is what I think though, Sharrell and Diva. Like the whole thing is, and I get what Diva's saying too, but I think that the love they have for Wendy.
Yes, this is the lady. So I don't even have my stuff ready. Sorry, Molly.
Yeah.
I don't
know who clipped this. I don't know if this was Nonsense's clipping. I think I want to go to Sharrell's and see how this all works, and try to get the full context out of it before I really comment more on it. But let's hear what they have to say and see if I can catch anything.
This is the lady. She's a makeup influencer who was dating the Marine, really quickly catching my people up on it and giving him a drug called a herb.
Don't say the word now.
And I wanted to dedicate a whole show to that.
Absolutely.
Why don't we, since your people are in the chat now, why don't we go ahead and do this now?
Okay.
Carrie?
Absolutely.
She's got people that want to hear what's going on. And then we'll do the Wendy thing a little later. I've never done this before. Just transferred into.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about this Dre McRae case.
In the previous clip, you see a small part of their panel discussion surrounding the Marvon McRae situation. This was from July 18th. Molly and her followers had gone to Sharrell's World during her daytime stream and had asked to bring Molly up. So Sharrell went ahead and did that. Sharrell was in the midst of covering another case. Amber's channel from YouTube had connected Molly and Sharrell to accomplish this combo stream. Again, Molly was providing details to Sharrell and Sharrell's audience of what she had learned at this point. They ended up discussing this for quite a few hours over multiple streams. Again, for the full videos, please search their channels. The links are in the description of the video. Everything seemed to be going fine. They were spreading the word to a larger audience using multiple platforms to do this. Again, in the beginning, I thought this was a wonderful decision, and I still do. I think it's wonderful that spreading it to multiple platforms, those with bigger audiences, those that speak on different things, people especially like Sharrell and Perry who speak on social injustice, racial inequality, those are important factors when you're looking at any case, but especially involving a Black Marine veteran. Perry himself is a Marine veteran. So as of July 18th, everything seemed fine. The word was getting out to more people. However, the next few days, things took a significant turn. I was unable to pinpoint a specific issue that created this attack or the subsequent lives after it. In the next clip, you will see how things took a turn south and where they started. This clip is from July 20th from Molly Go Lightly. Again, Molly Go Lightly, Justice for All, and LB.
So this has got to be over several days. If other people are listening to this, please help me understand. Because it feels to me like now we're over other days, but hopefully I'll look at their clothes.
To the dot. So I haven't had a chance to. She's roasting me. She's talking about me. She's talking about me. Is it good or is it bad? She's very upset.
Hey Molly.
About me?
Hey
What?
Molly. Hey Molly. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it later. I think, from my understanding, what I think was the comment in the beginning. I think that you made about it's not a race issue. I think.
Oh, I wasn't talking about her.
No, I know you wasn't. But I was watching Sharrell earlier, and she just said they were talking about how they. And I think, as far as the police is concerned, it could be. Like maybe the police. We don't know.
Okay, well, hold on 1 second, lady. 1 second, because you're going to listen to me now. I listened to you, and I understand why you said that. All right, Sharrell? You're going to listen to me, all right? You have your audience is African-American, okay? I get it. They don't want anything to do with me and Justin. That's fine. They'd rather go to you and...
Please hold on for a second. Okay, going to try to finish this up quick because I have an emergency I got to take care of.
Paris, but guess what? To us, it's not about race. To us, it's about him being a male victim. Why don't you talk about that before you start bashing me? Okay? I am not a fool. Do not go head to head with me and start talking shit on your channel.
See, this is the same thing that I talked about the other day, okay? If a Black person is telling you there's social injustice happening to them and you're a white person, you have to take it at their face value because we do not have the experience to understand what they're talking about. So to get defensive just makes you look bad.
About me when you have not even talked to me. You don't know the first thing about this story, lady. And you're going to come in, please, 3 weeks later, and now you want Molly Go Lightly on your channel? Because now you want to get into it? I don't think so. I don't think so, sweetheart. That's not how it goes.
Okay, so see, now I'm going to agree with nonsense with her trying to control the narrative. It didn't matter who did it first or who did it better. It mattered how many people got the story out, not how long was it before you came in. I was first. No, sorry.
Begged. I asked you, I pleaded for all of you to come out and help us. But no, you want to take the easy way out.
Instead of looking at them and being grateful that they finally did come, you're going to sit and scream at them now.
No, that's not how it goes. You're going about it the wrong way. So now I am going to unsub you. I will not give you any more information at all, and I will never be a guest.
I gotta give a shout out to LB. She did try to redirect this conversation many times. She also tried to cut her off. She tried to steer her a different direction before this explosion happened. Justin sitting there not saying anything is, again, disappointing, but at this time, I'm not shocked. Again, this is all of my opinions. Let's get into the next clip because it just keeps going. I thought that this would be a one and done, and nope, here we are.
I am going to unsub you. I will not give you any more information at all, and I will never be a guest on your panel ever again.
Hey, Molly.
Thank you.
Molly.
No, Elle, there's nothing you're going to say. If she's going to go over there and bash me because I quoted her, no, this is not a race issue. This is about the victim being a man. Not a black man, a man.
For
The
us,
women
yeah.
are targeting
He is
the
a
men.
black man.
Period. I'm sorry, Amber. I know she's your friend,
Yep, nonsense is right. He is a black man, and that matters.
but this is not a race issue.
Well, I think Amber's on panel with her now, and I was just gonna say, I wish maybe Sharrell would have come to you rather than going on the stream and saying anything, so she could find out exactly what you meant by what you said.
I just said it. I said it. It's not a race issue.
Right.
And guess what? I see your audience. They're all black women. They don't like me.
That's such bullshit, you know? What, you have no black followers?
Don't like me.
Justin, this is not true. She never said anything about you, Marissa.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. But I want you and your audience to know, which is predominantly African American. Or wait a second, I heard that we're not allowed to say African American anymore because it's offensive. So now I'm supposed to call you just black people. No, this is not about anyone's race, religion. This is about not because it's if I heard you say it. I was in the salon. I listened to you. I was in your chat. You dropped the link for someone else, not me. And what did you say? Oh, if this was a white woman with blonde hair, it would be way different. And I'm thinking, no. We can't keep playing that card because things are changing now. Just remember, it's pivotal. This Johnny Depp case, we saw this man act exactly the way Marvon acted. I'm trying to stay away from me. Please stop recording me. Stop trying to goat me. This is a woman attacking and trying to trap a man. You know what? She held up a knife and says, yeah, I trapped him, y'all. But you had nothing to say about that. You don't know nothing about this case. You do not get the right.
I just
You come in here 3 weeks later.
Yeah, I would have booted her. I'm sorry. At this point in time, nobody would speak like that on my channel about anybody else, especially another content creator that is trying to spread the word, that helped in this situation. You have followers playing middleman here, and she's believing them and exploding. Elle's still trying to correct her. Elle's still trying to redirect her. Justin even speaks up finally and tries to correct her. Nothing happens.
Because you
Molly can be her own worst enemy.
are not.
I just don't think it's about it's
It doesn't have to be an attack. It doesn't even have to be an attack on me. It's the comment. We cannot get 5,000 people thinking that this is a race thing because people are very impressionable. They hear things from people's mouths and they're like, you know what? I agree with her. No, we can't do that. We cannot do that.
No.
Don't we want to stop this cycle?
Yes.
Amber has come over here many times. Sharrell knew nothing about this. She brought it up 3 days ago and the crowd went wild. She had me up there for about 15 minutes and now all of a sudden, this is the content. But guess what, mama? This story has been going on for years. This is why me and this is why we have not slept because we're catching up. But then to have me on as a guest to do your work for you, that's not how it goes. We earned every view. And thank you for bringing it up. All you had
It's not about the views, though, is it?
to do is say, yeah, this is a crazy trial. But if you want to follow it and you want to get detail to detail updated news, go hang out and get some updates from Molly Go Lately. You don't even have to subscribe. You don't have to do anything. But we did the work. And are you doing a fundraiser for them? Please tell me you are. Because Letitia and Marvon Sr., they need it for legal fees. These people are not rolling around in money like you are. You've got more money than me. You've got more subs. Guess what? You might be loud behind this, but I'm louder and I show up. So please do not discredit me just because you believe that I am a white woman with blonde hair. I'm actually Puerto Rican with brown hair. There's the proof.
But you pass as white and you probably have your entire life. And so you do not understand what they go through. I mean, from the look of your sister, I don't see how you ever would have looked that you guys, I mean, I could be wrong. It's my opinion, but I'm freaking Greek and look more Hispanic than you do.
Okay? It has nothing to do with religion. It is all about him being a man.
Yeah, it's
Next. Let's just stop.
I agree.
Let's just stop.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. We got blessed. We're finding out with great news. And then people got to come in.
The first thing I have to say is Molly can't even keep herself on track. She first says this isn't about race, and then she makes the comment and says this isn't about religion. Well, actually, Molly, you've made it about religion too, and said that if people don't believe in God and all of this stuff in your attacks upon another creator because you don't agree with her views. You don't like any conversation, it seems, unless you're the one starting it.
Katie, now you're trying to do it with this lady. I'm not going to do it. He was a black man. Don't say he was. He's still here. He is a black man, but that doesn't matter. The problem is these cops that took that report like they were in the 4th grade doing a report. Okay? That's what it's about. Next.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, the cops, I mean, whether he did this on his own or not, it was shoddy job. It was a shoddy job.
Absolutely.
No, she's talking about, how about this? Lauren says she's talking about how you take all the money and pocket it. What? Please don't tell me that that's Joe. Did I take all the money? What money? I haven't even been paid.
Marissa, if you guys go to, I don't know if it's the Justice for Vaughn or the Amber one, they've got a screenshot of $1,000 that she gave. Anyway, it's getting off track.
Exactly.
It's getting off track. So
You know what, Molly? We can't let this.
I'll tell you what, you guys. I've been here for an hour and a half. I was going to be here for 2 hours. Can you please take over, Justin?
Marissa,
I'm not going to sit here and allow this idiot Katie, okay, to call me a thief. I'm not going to sit here and take all these wrong rumors that I've embezzled money from the FBI. I stole money from a stripper. Get the heck out of here.
Marissa.
I give so much money to charity. It's ridiculous.
Listen.
Okay? I should not have to defend myself. All I'm trying to do with these people is help them.
Marissa, we have had a great day.
Yes. Yeah.
We've had a great day. Do you want to allow Katie to win? Or do you want to...
She'll never win at anything in her life.
Well,
that's me.
Listen.
No.
Just leave.
At this point, I still think Katie Joy was irritated and wanted everything to be about her having the story first too. I think these two women went crazy on each other over who should control the story. And this is where all the bullshit started. But to me, there's enough blame to go around to both of these people.
Leaves me thinking those who have nothing intelligent to say throw out insults. I'm not dumb. I understand that this type of drama brings in views bring in money, so I do get that there is somewhat of a purpose behind this, whether intentional or not. At first, it becomes intentional because it keeps bringing up and people love the drama. This tragic story has gone south.
I'm being told. So I let her come on my channel. Miley, go lightly. I let you come on my channel. I shout you out. I'm thinking I'm helping the investigation. Hold on, here's Amber.
Right.
Amber, how mad am I right now?
I see.
No, I mean, I'm saying I get it. Like, the whole thing is this, and I
But
understand
let me tell
anger.
what happened, Perry. Hold on. Because I'm pissed. She's here for clicks and views and YouTube fame. That's what Molly Go Lightly's about.
Right.
Girl, stop. Don't play with me. I helped you out. I let you come on my channel. I shouted you and your partner out. I didn't need you. I exposed you to a bigger channel because this was supposed to be about Marvon. Remember?
Yep.
Don't get it twisted. It was supposed to be about Marvon.
A black life that at the end of the day, I'm starting to feel like she didn't give a damn about. It was all about clicks and
Molly
views.
Go Lightly. But you're all in my comment section telling everybody to go to your channel, tell them to go to Justin's channel, tweeting Perry, telling me to go off because you got some big news you want to drop on your channel. What does that have to do with me?
Oh yeah, because she wanted to drop the fact that Letitia got to see Marvon.
I heard you were a nut job, but I didn't listen because this is not about the bloggers. This is about a case.
Right.
One thing you might notice also that I noticed right off the bat is Sharrell seems genuinely confused of how this happened, what happened, how did it turn this way, and why is she being attacked? Granted, she did say more in her video. Some of you might be upset with that. Again, this isn't a creator versus creator or who I like more because I don't know any of them. This is just the facts. But Sharrell seemed completely caught off guard because she was genuinely trying to help.
Thirsty. Stick to your fucking Desperate Housewives shit. Can't you have to say, woman? You're the one trying to bank off that family. What do you think? That they're just gonna like?
I kind of think it is a creator versus creator thing, but I don't think that Sharrell is one of those. I think this is Katie versus Molly, and then all these people that were trying to help kind of got sucked into the whirlpool of bullshit that both of these women created around this story because neither one of them could get their mind out of who should be first and who should promote the content. That's what it was. I think that both of these women said things to the family that confused them. One of them was better at it than the other. And so that person ended up, getting the spoils, I guess, for lack of a better term. But yeah, I believe this is totally Molly and Katie. And the only problem I have with nonsense is that she lets Katie off.
Like one to you? Why? Because you're black? You got one up because you're black? You think they're gonna like you more because you're black?
Dude.
Get the hell out of here. We're all humans. And if you really cared, you wouldn't be talking about shit like that. By the way, did she give them a donation?
None of your business.
Exactly. See, this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. They all want to ride this train 3 weeks later, right? After everybody did the work.
What difference does it make when they started trying to help? You know, the one thing that I have learned about having discourse with people, and when you're talking about the facts, when somebody finally comes around to it, and they know that it's true what you've said to them, and they come in and they jump in on the bandwagon, the thing you don't want to do is ostracize them and send them back to where they came from. That's really crappy.
After we did all the freaking work. Yes, I'm a very good life coach. I'm a very successful life coach for 5 years. Yep. I can't. That KJ, I stopped watching her a year ago.
I finally can say I agree with Molly on something. She said we're all humans. Yep, I can agree with that. The other thing that really bothers me is how she keeps referring to when she has an issue with her creator. Did you make a donation? Did you donate to this family? Did you help the family? We've done all the work. Molly, what work have you done? Granted, yes, you have sat there and streamed for hours on end and brought it to the public. But what else have you done? Because you haven't found facts. The majority of the facts that you've been presenting to your audience have no merit. There is no backing to them. They're rumors. It's gossip. Your fact checking is very subpar. In my opinion, if you were interested in the actual facts of this case, you would have taken the time to actually invest in researching the facts. Again, I have no personal issues with these creators, don't even know them, but the truth is the truth, and this has all been a distraction. One might ask, what's the point of a distraction with this case? This case is heartbreaking. I agree, 100% agree. And the further it goes, the more heartbreaking it becomes. The Facebook groups were not created to seek justice for Marvon. They were created with intention of destroying Dre. This has never been about the benefit of Marvon.
I don't know that I believe that. I'd like to see the receipts for that. I kind of feel like it was, no, I'm not even going to say what I think, but I don't think it was about destroying Dre. I don't think that at all. And I don't know that Molly didn't get the facts, because I think she was speaking to the family, you know, and getting from them whatever the family could find out from Dre and from the doctors if they could hear anything, which I don't think they did. But I don't believe that Molly did not do due diligence. But I do believe that her and Katie were fighting for the top dog in this story and who was going to be the one that was going to be giving you the scoop.
Thousands of dollars have gone missing into hands all over the place with zero answers, zero transparency. I need to remind everybody, nobody has been charged with a crime in relation to this case. It is also my opinion that most of these creators that have received the attacks and the drama from the certain side have no knowledge of what is going on behind the scenes. It is also my opinion that we're nowhere close to scratching the surface of how complicated this story will become. I have to say a huge thank you to all of those supporting my videos, watching them, taking your time to be here.
Okay, so, you know, that's that. That was kind of enlightening. I'm not going to lie. The last two videos I've seen have been kind of enlightening. Now I have to go over to Sharrell's world and check out the full thing, and I may drop that one on Friday. I do one more on Monday, and then it probably won't go live again for a week because I'm going to New York. But I may drop some shorts while I'm up there, and I'm going to vlog the whole time for the trip. If you have any comments or any kind of enlightenment on this video or any other ones that I do, please let me know. And comments and suggestions are always appreciated, and I will engage with anybody, even if you disagree with me, as long as you're respectful. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Take care.